Hello and welcome back to Visit Fylde Coast. I'm on my home turf this week. I'm going to have my dinner at Kay's Fish and Chips, which is just literally a hop, skip and a jump away from Cleveleys seafront in that direction, and the town centre in that direction, and my local and my very favouriteest fish and chips. So my pal Liam has just lightly battered me a fish, so while he's doing that I'm just going to do the intro. So make sure you've subscribed, make sure you've hit the bell for notifications, and don't forget to sign up for your Visit Fylde Coast email newsletter, and we'll go and have some lunch, we'll go and have some fish and chips. So this is possibly the world's best fish and chip shop. You can pay me later. I've got my dandelion and burdock, look, because it's the law, isn't it, that you've got to have dandelion and burdock to fish and chips. There's your specials as well, look, and I'm waiting for my chips to come. So there's a takeaway counter here at the back of me, which is what we normally do. We normally take away when we have our fish and chips. There's a car park over here. So if you need to pull in and have a nice day out and your fish and chips, you can park long stay there. And the sea is just that way. The town's just that way, with everything that you could possibly want. So there's a full range of food on the menu. I must admit, I very, very rarely look at this because I always have fish and chips. So today I'm going to have a small fish and chips. To be honest, I never even thought to ask for peas. In fact, just a minute. Liam, can I have some peas, please? He's a good lad. He's a good lad. You've got to do it properly, haven't you, if you're going to do it? So I'm having a small fish and chips with mushy peas and a can of dandelion and burdock. So let's see what that is. Fish and chips, fish and chips, fish and chips, fish and chips. Fish and chips, fish and chips, fish and chips. $8.25, I think. And the pop is £2, so that should be £10.25 when we get to the till. So they also do sausages, obviously, chicken nuggets, scampi, plaice. You can have cod or haddock. I just asked for fish. I'm not fussy either way. It's the same price. It's exactly the same price. They do a lovely pie. I really like their pies. I usually have a meat and potato pie. But there's cheese and onion, which my friend Liz particularly likes. She loves the cheese and onion pies in here. Etc, etc, etc. So now all I need is some food. Liam, bless him. Kevin, before we got the shopping, we've got all our tools over there. Kevin, we're constantly knocking on their back door. Liam, can I borrow a screwdriver? Liam, can I borrow an hammer? But it's lovely to have a community that you're part of, isn't it? Right, chip time. Fish and chips. So let me know in the comments underneath if you've ever been in Kay's when you've been to Cleveleys. If you've never been in Kay's, why? And then when we've done this, I'm going to go and do some painting, because our new Cleveleys shop is literally just at the other side of the bus station. So you can imagine what we're going to be eating while we're working in there, can't we? I think we might be frequent flyers. We'll pour that out and let it deface. I must say though, when you eat fish and chips in, they always taste better than they do when you have them wrapped and then take them home. I think it's because they've not been wrapped and they've not sort of done that steaming thing. So, oh, here we come. Lovely. Thank you ever so much. Thank you. That looks absolutely beautiful. Let's do the close-up shot, shall we? Let's get the camera out. Oh, they look delightful. Oh, they look lovely. Absolutely beautiful. Possibly the best fish and chips that you could ever wish for. Let's put that under there, and we know where we are. Right, enough yapping. Vinegar first. Oh, they look gorgeous. Oh, that's nice. Oh, they're hot. Somebody said on YouTube, why do you do that when your food's hot? Because it doesn't make any difference, does it? Doesn't make any difference at all. Plenty of salt, lots and lots and lots of salt. Beautiful. So, in fact, it's a guess. I'd said they were new potatoes. They look. You can see how light and fluffy that is. Beautiful. So this is a small, lightly battered fish, and they're cooked to order. So when you come in, they ask you what fish you want. Let me show you this. And it's always juicy, fresh fish like that. It's always exactly the same. Liam is a very good fish fryer, I have to say. Oh, that might be a bit hot. Oh. It definitely tastes better when you eat them in. Or unwrapped in paper. They're lovely. Look at that. Look at that for fluffy chips. They're lovely. Let's have a taste of these peas and see if they're compared to Taylor's. Really nice, but I'm not sure what they did to them peas at Taylor's. They were standout. Just don't mind me while I just purr my way through minding them. There you go, look. Beautiful white fish every bit of the way through. The batter is crisp and perfectly cooked. Tasty, gorgeous, delicious. That's the big piece as well, isn't it? This is going to have to go in sideways. I felt Kevin laughing at me then. He always laughs at me because when I open my mouth a lot, my eyes get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. I'll come back to you in a minute. I've just heard a lady at the takeaway counter saying to Liam that they come here regularly from Manchester just for fish and chips. She said, we have a little look at the sea and then we'll go back home. Can't say fairer than that, can you? Anyway, too many peas as usual. But that was lovely. That was lovely, lovely, lovely. Now, when I raved about them peas at Taylor's, somebody said that they put sugar on their mushy peas. So since I've finished, I'm going to put some sugar on and mix it in and see if that's what makes the difference. Never heard of that before. It does. That's it, it's sugar. Not too much, just a little bit. Completely changes taste. Oh, that's lovely. Well done, whoever told me that one. Top tip. I've had enough anyway, really. Delicious. I just noticed this. I've been sat here all that time looking at this and only just actually read it. There you go. Small fish meal deal. Small fish and chips, regular side, mushy peas, curry or gravy. Slice of bread and butter, tea or coffee. £10.50. You can have a jumbo sausage meal deal for £9. Can't stay fairer than that, can you? So this is Liam. This is our pro fish fryer. So this is your takeaway end of the shop, and this is your restaurant. So there's plenty of space. Just trying to hide out of my way. Plenty of space for all sizes of parties to come in. Oh, that were nice. That was just what the doctor ordered. That I hope you've enjoyed that as much as me. So that came to £10.25. So because I didn't have a slice of bread and butter, it was 25p cheaper. And I think now I'm going to go and get a biscuit at it coming in shop. For pudding. So I hope you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to make sure that you have subscribed and done all that kind of stuff. And I'll see you next time. Question is, will there be any biscuits left? I'll see you later. Bye for now.